TV adwatwengme kemenhye.
It is another very great Saturday, and I welcome you to once again another very special edition of Constituency Focus. We are live on Omashi Television. Today is the 23rd day of August, 2025, the year our Lord Jesus Christ year. And wherever you are watching us from, wherever you are listening to us from, we welcome you so greatly. Be a part of today's all-important show. And as always, when it is Saturday between the hours of 5 p.m. to 7, we bring you no other program than Constituency Focus. This is where we look at our constituencies. This is where we talk and do not mince words. Tell a brother to tell a brother to tell a brother to tell a friend to make time and watch Constituency Focus. Again, we are streaming live on Facebook. You can join us on Facebook, Constituency Focus, Omashi Television. This is where we say it as it is and we do not mince our words. My name is John Kennedy Addo. You can call me General 1. Now, Major Super, I will seriously respond. Let's do it together. And when we do it together, it is for the beauty of the country. Once again, I am General 1. I'm going for a short commercial break. When I come back, we'll hit the road running very strongly. Stick and stay. I shall be right back.
Children have a very high nutritional demand in relation to their size, and vitamins play an important role in maintaining healthy growth. That is why we at Base Pharmacy Company Limited have introduced Base Vite Kid Drops, a multivitamin drop with 7 essential vitamins including vitamin A, D, B1, B2, B6, and vitamin C to aid your child's healthy growth. Base Vite Kid multivitamin drops have been specially formulated to help meet your child's nutritional requirements, helping them to get back to playtime faster. With Base Vite Kid drops from Base Pharmacy Company Limited, for further inquiries of bulk purchase, call Base Pharmacy Company Limited on 0302 672 317 or 0247 287 853.
This advert is approved.
Welcome back, Mima Obibia Akwaba, Babia Otia Oshemi, ene enyumbre, Mima Akwaba Soronko. Na mejidi se yeni na nyamena dom enti yehoye se edume minda se na ye nyapene ne ye transia ya transi esani se ye dogana Ghana ho do enti na ye transi enti ye transi se ya ye nhwe bebia ye hwe ye nim straight to the Republic of Ghana enti na de bia de ya transi na de bia ye kan se Ghana yewo msesi ano, that is the only country meno yewo chese se bosomeni ekwawiye na oji u pay slip na ohwe taxa yatel for omaina wanhwe ya uyem betwakru se bosomni wu na oji u pay slip na ohwe taxa wonkwa wutu a wanhwe ya uyem betwakru. Enuntina se emre we do it is for us as the good people of Ghana to talk Ghana, to speak Ghana, to drink Ghana, and to sleep Ghana. Bibia ya baby ano if you say yema yeni so near the share the red, gold, green, black flag no na yehu say Ghana ho do intina ye we are intino wa wo hwe me no we educate you. we make you to understand, and then at the right time you are able to take the right decision. Program wey so no, it is designed basically to ensure say every constituency in Ghana, the 276 constituencies that we have, every constituency gets its fair share of the national cake. Ushe the air bases here. Akabeye 9 days na yakwa kotu aba ewo akwetia by election. Aka beye 9 days na yakwa kotu sa aba no. Now from day one no, a lot of us have been preaching peace, have been preaching unity, understanding. And if you say, when the time comes, you should allow the Electoral Commission to do its work. In Ghana, no, it is only the Electoral Commission of Ghana that is mandated to see to our elections. Until 9 days na ewo yenim no, yebeko akoto aba ewo akwetia, that is the by election. Aha. Intino yeni na yensha so. But answer na mekasa about the by election no. Mr. Producer, me pa chofa na nabi footage na nabi video no photo screen so na ahwefo enhu asema na nabi of the NPP ekaye before yebekwa koto abawe hwe adia na nabi okaye. Mr. Producer, padofa video no to screen.
Yes, first of all, this was a good meeting. We raised some important issues. The police gave us the assurances, but we said that assurances are built on confidence. We also expressed our dissatisfaction with the conduct of the Ghana police, especially in the recently held rerun of about 19 polling stations in Ablikumanov. We said that thugs who were linked to the NDC, who caused mayhem, their images are all over, the videos all over. And as we speak, the Ghana police has not effected any decisive arrest. We saw a communique that stated that they have arrested 2 persons. We don't know what came up. We don't have any update. Were they put before the court? Are they on remand? We don't even know anything at all. So we were very, very, very strong on this particular point. And then the IGP said that, look, they are also serious about it, and we should even expect that even today, by close of today, some arrest would be made. We also mentioned it to the IGP that, look, if they want us to rely on these assurances, then they must work on what happened in Ablekumanov. Why? Because if a stalwart of the New Patriotic Party or even any ordinary member is coming to Akwetia with the mindset of what happened to Honorable Howard Kumsin and my deputy, clearly the person is going to protect himself. And I've kept saying this, that for the New Patriotic Party, we are going to protect ourselves. And self-protection is well stated within the laws of this country. So the Ghana police should give us that confidence that they have dealt with the Ablekumanov issue. We have 2 more weeks to go. And I think that we still have a lot of time for them to make some decisive arrest and put these hoodlums, these thugs, before the law court. We mentioned that. Then again, the police also assured us that they are going to deploy over 5,000 men and they do not need the services of the military. This is purely a police matter. And they also gave us that assurance that this is going to be a Ghana police matter and we do not want the intervention of the military. So largely, the IGP says that he is going to make sure that this is going to be one of the most peaceful by-elections we've had in this country. But our concerns are still the fact that we have had some people who caused some mayhem in Ablekumanov. They are still walking free. They must make some arrests and they must put these guys before the law court. So we said that.
Henry, so we know that we've seen the performance of the IGP and the police service in dealing with elections. Ablekumanov is an instance. How confident are you that the concerns you're raising will be addressed in the next 2 weeks before the elections?
Yeah, I think they can do so. Look, recently there were some few guys who made some comments on social media. The police, in their view, thought that it was a threat to our peace. They effected arrest. And as I speak, yesterday they were released. So we also pointed this out to Ghana police that if you can make such quick arrest, how is it difficult for you to arrest people who've caused these problems over a month ago? But again, they assured us that they are going to have some arrest and they are going to make sure that they instill the confidence that is needed for us to go into the Akwejia by-elections. So that is what they have said. But we have also mentioned it to them that as we speak, we lack that requisite confidence in the Ghana police, especially because of what happened in Ablekumanov, where the people are, the images are all over. The people are seeing. For me, my deputy, he had almost about 20 guys on him. The videos is all over. There are images all over. So we also pointed this out to Ghana.
Nana B. Ena yako akotie. Medikai aka say 9 days from today, that by-election is coming up. Baby Nana B ejirana wa granty interview no. IGP office. Ena Nana B ejirana wa granty interview. Now what is Nana B talking about? Nana B senior fellow in the NPP, or a senior member of the New Patriotic Party. Those who don't know, I am putting that on record. Nana B is a senior member of the NPP. IGP, all the political parties are contesting in that election. I'ma spell out the do's and the don'ts. Now, specifically, the IGP made the political parties aware. Say they are not going to leave any stone unturned as far as that by-election is concerned. Inti wa ofi say uye bema, wa ofi say uyo ba, wa ofi say you have all the arms. Inti you go there and either carry a ballot box or you go there and cause mayhem, some form of confusion. You don't have it easy with the Ghana Police Service. Right after that, Nana B about out to grant an interview and saying that they are going to protect themselves. I'm asking you, Nana B said we are going to protect ourselves, sir. Who are the we? He's talking about they in the MPP, and specifically Nana B is talking about the big men in the MPP. Say they are going to protect themselves. So how is Nana B and the other big ships in MPP going to protect themselves? Are they going to resort to the Agbalagba way? Are they going to put bombs on themselves? Are they going to put guns on themselves? Nobody knows. But Nana B has said categorically that Omobe protecting Omobe. Look, Nana B as he stands there will not be able to protect himself. Nana B will not be able to protect himself. Nana B is talking about the fact that they have no confidence in the police service. What the IGP told them, they have no confidence in what the IGP told them. You understand? And consistently, when you listen to Nana B, he was making reference to the Ablekuma North constituency election rerun. He made reference to that rerun. And he was saying that he feels that the people who caused that confusion, the people who came there on behalf of NDC should be arrested. At least I'm happy he said that the IGP has said that some arrest has been made or have been made. Some arrests have been made. I am happy he said that. You understand? But the ordinary man on the street, listen to me this evening. Nana B will not be able to protect himself. Look, Nana B will go to the ghettos. Nana B will move onto the streets, the street boys, the ghettos. Nana B will come for you and tell you, go and protect the big men. Nana B will move to you and tell you, go and protect or come and protect with the big men. The big men cannot protect themselves. So they are coming to take the so-called macho people and say, come and protect us. Come and protect us during the election. I am telling you, look. I am telling you, if you don't take time, you go home with one eye off. If you don't take time, you go home with one leg off. If you don't take time, if you are married, you see your children no more. If Nana B wants to protect himself, he should go and call his family members to come and protect him. If Nana B wants to protect, or the big men in MPP wants to protect themselves, they should go out there and call their wives, their children, their grandchildren, their nephews and their nieces to go and protect them at Akwetia. They are not going to call any of these. They will move to the ghettos and call those of us in the ghettos to come and protect them. I want to sound a bit of warning to anybody watching me this evening. Anybody who comes, because the IGP has said that he is ready and his men are ready to ensure that the election is violence free. Whether you are NDC, whether you are MPP, whether you are CPP, whatever political party you belong to. IGP Akase, he is ready and his men are ready to protect the polling station from the blast of the whistle till the voting comes to an end. What is Nanabi's issue? Nanabi is talking about the Ablekuma North constituency rerun. He's talking about it. Look, Nanabi has forgotten about what happened at Ayawaso West Wogon. Nanabi has forgotten. He has forgotten. When the Emil Short Commission sent the report to the then president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, where is that report today? Ghana for, where is that report today? When big men in NDC were slapped and maltreated, where is that report today? Nana B is talking about protecting themselves. Nana B has no power whatsoever to protect himself. He is going to call the ordinary man on the street who needs 200 cedis to buy food for the day to come and protect them. I want to sound, Ghana is a free country. We are ready to move forward as a people. We are ready to do what is right as a people. We don't want anybody to come and put sand in our food for us. If Nanabi wants to protect himself, he should go and call his family members. So you, the ordinary man on the street, anybody who comes to you and tells you, confirm ballot box, come and protect us, tell the person to go and call the family members. Nanabi will not go and call the wife to come and protect him. Nanabi will not go and call the brother to come and protect him. Nanabi has children. He will not go and call his children to come and protect him. All his children are outside. Nanabi will not go and call anybody to come and protect him. He will go to the street and call the guys in the ghetto to go and come and protect them. If you don't take time, you see your family no more. So what warrior? And mind your own business. 9 days from today, we are going for that election. 9 days from today, we are going for that election. The election, we are all praying that it will be free and fair. Whether you are NDC, whether you are MPP, no matter what political party you belong to, the Ghana Police Service has said that if you don't know and then you go and cause any form of confusion, you will laugh at the wrong side of your mouth. You will laugh at the wrong side of your mouth. That is what, so the meeting was called. Immediately after the meeting, Nanabi stands there to say that I have no confidence in the police. Look at what happened at Ayawaso West Wogon. Look at what happened at Ayawaso West Wogon. How many people are arrested? At least Nanabi said that the IGP said some form of arrest has been made with regards to the rerun at Ablekuma North. He said it. And Nanabi Aka said they were told at the meeting, said some form of arrest has been made. And they've gotten some tips and they are going to make more arrests. At least that one alone is telling us that the IGP is ready to do what is right. But what about the Ayawaso West Wogon, and other constituencies I don't want to mention. What about that one? So Nanabi is just talking out there. But the point is that where will me? Where will get to? Look, think about yourself. Think about yourself. Because that election, I have no doubt whatsoever that it is going to be more than peaceful. Look, if you don't take time, you don't take time, you see your family no more. So warrior, you see your father and your mother no more if they are alive. If they are alive, let's mind our own business. We are ready to move forward as a people. We are not ready to go with these people who don't have Ghana at heart. They only think about their political party. Look, it should be Ghana first. It should be Ghana first. What is Nanabi talking about? What is Nanabi talking about? That they have no confidence in the police because they have not seen anything with regards to the rerun at Ablikuma North. So they are going to protect themselves. Is Nanabi going to protect himself? Is Nanabi going to protect himself? He's going to call people, come and protect us. If you don't take time, they will see somewhere in their V8. They'll be in their V8 and then they'll be holding their car keys and you will come, you don't take time, you go home, no more. You don't take time, you go home, no more. All I can do on this show is to advise you. All I can do on this show is to advise you. So, Nanabi, as something what can there, it is a non-starter. It is primitive and should not be condoned. It is primitive and should not be accepted because we want us to move forward as a people. We want to move forward as a people. How many times should we be recording violence at our police stations? How many times should we be recording violence at our police station? Every now and then we record violence at our police station. In the idea way, would it end? Would it ever end in Ghana? What is this? Would it ever end in Ghana? And Nanabi, a leading member in the New Patriotic Party, to come and stand and say we are going to protect ourselves. Who you are going to go and protect yourself? Call your children, call your wife, call your family members to go and protect you at the polling station. But not the ordinary man on the street, not the man who has no job to do, not the man who is thinking of himself, not the man who is sitting somewhere and must make progress in life to come and protect you. Who can protect you? Look, even if you are 30 people, now to Twasam no our police station. Now you are even able to get away with it. Near man 10,000 Ghana, everybody will get 300 cedis. Moya 100, moya 30. Now Nanabi some be protecting or more polling station. Now moko. Now your mamu 10,000 kra, moya 30. Each person will not get even 400 Ghana cedis. That is how foolish you have become. Excuse my word. That is how foolish you have become. So if Nanabi feels that they want protection, fair enough. Go and call your family members to come and protect you. As simple as that. But why would you hear me? Why would you hear me? Never do that mistake. Because the police is wild about what they told the political parties. The police are wild about what they told the political parties. Apart from that, John Dramani Mahama's agenda is to reset the country. And in resetting the country, I think that every constituency ought to be reset. Every constituency, just as I was moving from my home to the studio, I realized that even at Pantan Junction, within the Medina constituency, Pantan Junction, the traffic light that leads to the Pantan Hospital was not working. A very dangerous scene I saw. And I think that those who are in charge, the Department of Urban Roads, I am putting this on your table, that the traffic light at Pantan Junction within the within the Medina constituency is not functioning and drivers are struggling. So please, if Department of Urban Roads, you are not aware, I have informed you. Go and see to that traffic light as soon as possible because it is part of the resetting agenda. We have about 276 constituencies in Ghana. Every constituency has to be reset. Look, what is going on in some constituencies? is an eyesore. What is happening in some constituencies as I speak? Look, every constituency, and I have the names of the constituencies in Ghana that needs resetting. I have their names. But today, I'm going to open it. I'm just going to leave it like that. So that if you are in a particular constituency as a constituency executive, or you are in a particular constituency as whatever, you have to make sure you reset that constituency. John Dramani Mahama will not be able to move around all the 276 constituencies to reset. That is why he has leaders in the various constituencies. And so wherever you find yourself, the resetting agenda must also be felt there. A lot of people in our constituencies need jobs. A lot of people in our constituencies, a lot of the roads. Look, go to some constituencies and see the kind of roads they have. Go to some constituencies, see the kind of roads they have. You just take a ride and move straight to Domikwabenya and see the kind of roads they have there. Move straight to Dafa, see the kind of roads they have there. A lot of constituencies ought to be reset. A lot of constituencies ought to be reset. So if you are in a particular constituency, please, the resetting agenda must be felt there. Because, look, I have the names of the constituencies, and we have combed a lot of the constituencies, only to realize that the resetting agenda has not yet touched the ground. The resetting agenda has not yet touched the ground. So please, every constituency has to be reset. Every part of the country needs the resetting agenda to touch down there. Go to the market. Go to some of our markets. Why are we doing these things to ourselves? Go to some markets. Prices of items are still the same. Prices of items are still the same. No difference. Go and ask of a bag of rice. Go and ask of a bag of cement. Prices are still the same. Whereas fuel prices have been reduced. Whereas the exchange rate has gone down. But prices remain the same. When prices were skyrocketing. You go to the market, you ask of toothpick, and they tell you, they quote the amount for you. If you want to ask, they tell you the exchange rate. They tell you the dollar. Everybody tells you the dollar. Today, the exchange rate has gone down. What are we doing to ourselves? In the market, we need the resetting agenda to touch down in the market. What is happening to us as a people? What is happening to us as a people? You think that the president can do all? Inka president debate we nina, inka on leaders for the various places to support him. It is because the Akufo-Addo could not. I mean, the person cannot do all. Akufo-Addo could not have done all. Sana John Dramani Mahama, the current president, cannot do all. So we have leaders, and I think that look, we have to look for the best strategy to ensure that people go by the resetting agenda. He says here, Bibia the politics have a shame. Bibia the politics have a shame. Bibia the politics have a shame. Why are we doing these things to ourselves? Why are we doing? Up to today, you call some members of parliament, they will not respond. Up to today, you call some members of parliament, and we have the names of members of parliament. We have the names. At the right time, I'm going to put all these names out because we are bent on ensuring that the resetting agenda is felt everywhere in this country. Everywhere in this country. Everywhere in this country. In the Department of Urban Roads, traffic light now, AC Pantan Junction, it is not functioning. It is not functioning. And the earlier you work on it, the better. We don't want a situation where we'll be there one day and we'll hear a fatal accident, then we'll come and stand on TV before cameras and then we speak big grammar. We are tired of these things. We are tired of these things. We are tired of these things. So the resetting agenda must start based everywhere. In the constituencies, wherever, in the market, wherever you find yourself. We have to fill the resetting agenda. We have to fill the resetting agenda. But you see, Adia Bakwa, John Dramani Mahama Eyema Yen as Ghanaians will be very happy. They say anybody who has embezzled state funds, we need money to construct roads. I just mentioned the Damfa Road. I just mentioned some other roads. The Domikwa Benyang, where you go to the Panta area. I just mentioned those roads. We need money to construct those roads. We need money to build schools. We need money to provide potable water. We need money to keep our electricity on. We need money for so many things. We need money to create jobs. Anybody who has embezzled state funds should be arrested, money collected, and the person brought to book. John Dramani Mahama say, "Uye adewema ye as Ghanaians will forever be grateful to you, because I listen to party commentators, and some come out and say that, once we are only interested in the money, once the person comes to negotiate and pay the money, so be it. Look, a lot of them have stolen government's money, and they have gone to they have stolen government's money, and then they have invested the money. They've stolen government's money, they have invested it. It is a Nipano, you have 200,000 Ghana cedis. Nipano can invest this Ghana. Even if you take the 200,000 Ghana cedis from the person has not lost. Let's do something that will serve as a deterrent to people who are coming. Let's do something. It is a Sikari Ajikra. The person has to be prosecuted to serve as a deterrent to others. To serve as a deterrent to others. Look at the issue of Mr. Kwabena Edu. Look at that issue of Mr. Kwabena Edu. Look at how many mansions he built with state resources. About 37 houses, mansions. Finally, we retrieved about 550,000 Ghana cedis from him. Finally, that was the amount we retrieved. But Sika Ofanina is about 548 million Ghana cedis. Never back home. Somebody who is less than 40 years. 37 mansions. Do you know what that money can do to the good people of Ghana? Ghana family we share. You can't say na mo say anu na ya. But Jimmy, I've told you say you can hold the coin. About 37 houses. And people will tell me that I shouldn't sit on the show and talk about these things. No, we are Ghanaians. You know how much I pay as tax? You watching me. If you are not a formal worker, the tax you pay from buying food. The tax alone you pay from buying food. Then people come first way, and we have hospitals without beds. We have hospitals without beds. We need all this money. Obia should be arrested and prosecuted. We need the money though. But we will arrest the person and prosecute the person. Anybody look at the issue of Cecilia Dapa. Look at the issue of Cecilia Dapa. Look at how much she had in her room. Look at how much Cecilia Yabeka Samnisa near that baby. And I don't know what the OSP is doing. Because honestly speaking, OSP will pick the issue. No akasa, near Jatu baby, near Fafufro, near Akasa. We don't get to the end of the matter. Ghanaians want the money. It is my tax, it is your tax. It is my tax, it is your tax. If we realize somebody is milking the country dry, we have to make sure we bring the person to order. We have to make sure we bring the person to order. Look at Cecilia Dape's case. One person, Abrewa, look at the money she had under her bed. Where has that issue got into? Where has that issue got into? Is the OSP telling us that only maybe can offer? Is the OSP telling us only maybe can offer? Why should somebody allegedly embezzle state funds and then we ask the person dictates to us as a people? The person tells us Tama or no person over down. Do you think that if the MPP were to be in power, Ken Oforiatta would not have been in Ghana by now? What are we doing to ourselves? We need whatever money somebody has embezzled We are not saying, say, all those people have embezzled state funds, but they should be tried because there are allegations leveled against them. There are allegations leveled against them. So Ghanaians are watching. They are waiting. They want to see what will happen. Ghana needs help. Ghana needs help. How many times should we be talking about these things? Ghana needs help. How can we be suffering and we will have our money in people's pockets? How can we be suffering and have our money in people's pockets? Ghana has all the mineral resources. Ghana has all the mineral resources, but we still go to people cap in hand. The money that is in somebody's pocket, we go for that as loan from other countries. The money that somebody has stolen, we go for it as loan from another country. What are we doing to ourselves? Anybody who has embezzled or who is alleged to have embezzled state funds, the person has to be arrested and prosecuted. Obi o prison says here. That is even what is annoying a lot of us. Obi o prison says here, Dorkonooo baako no kofa. The person has been in jail for about 20 years now. Dorkonooo baako, 20 years now. There are even people who are in jail now. They have not committed a crime for which they said they have committed. They have not committed any crime, but they have been in jail. Only God knows how long. Only God knows how long. Why would you hear me? Look, we have to wise up. Because Yejimia che. We have to wise up. Yejimia che. Yejimia che. Obi o prison says here. On your bonino ye. But our prison for so many years. Obi o wa. Bed sheet and a wakofa. Bed sheet. Bed sheet and a wakofa. Our prison for about 30 years now. Because on your kamafo. Obi so yasika. And they see 37 mansions. They are adiano, near the politics of a shame, near Yan Cobra, What is this? What is this? It doesn't make sense in any way to me. It doesn't make sense in any way to me. So all those who have embezzled, who are alleged to have embezzled state funds, should be arrested. Where is Ken Ofori-Atta? Is OSP telling us that only maybe a Ken Ofori-Atta, and now we are allowing him to come at his own appointed time. Let me tell you, if you don't take time, Ken Ofori-Atta will never step foot in this country. He will never step foot in this country. Say, end this year, bring the person to order. And your MPP, bring the person to order. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Chairman won't to me, ebe jiska, say, oko constructing roads. Look at the roads. Michelle sa road no, ewo TV so. On this same show, I show the road. Road that was this kabutri saw the kwakoye. Who road now? Ubefe. Are they the only people we have in Ghana? And these people, they make so much money. After making so much money, they milk the country dry. I don't see that. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, Obia, it is alleged, say, he has been corrupt, or he was corrupt during his time, or he engaged himself in corrupt related whatever. The person has to be brought to book. We are solidly behind you. We are solidly behind you. We are solidly behind you. Lately, look at the issue of the Chief Justice. But that one, I'll leave it to my guest. But anybody who is alleged to have embezzled state funds should be brought to order. Ghana is not for one person. I pay tax, you pay tax, we all pay tax. I don't see why I should keep quiet. But the fact is that I'm not benefiting from the tax I pay. I am not benefiting from the tax I pay. The resetting agenda must start base everywhere. Must start base everywhere. Not only the presidency, it must start base everywhere. In the constituencies, I have the list. And at the right time, I'm going to spell out, mention names of constituencies and show videos. We have all the videos, we have all the pictures, and we are just waiting. We are just waiting. So every constituency, 276 constituencies, every constituency must sit up and make sure the resetting agenda hits that constituency. You know your constituents. You know what they want. Their roads and their water and their schools and whatever. Up to today, the women's organizers, school feeding, crown, and people. What is this? What is this? What is this? So, you watching me out there, Ghana is not for one person. Ghana is for all of us. Nobody is above the law in this country. We are all equal before the law. Not even the president of the republic is above the law. It is a meyeboni, and the law will take its own course. Now, opinion bisuya boni o baby, the law must take its own course. Say me yesika ni abecheme. Papa na osi oye big man or MPP ana NDC no ono so wiaska yen try sa se abechi na akoshema yen chi no enkoshem. The cell or the prison is not for the less fortunate. The prison is not for selected few. The prison is for everybody. Until Udi Bonia, you have to go in there. Udi Bonia, there are people who are there, but they are there. Ubi, Makadada. Gary no wago ya Gary. Look, we've got to be serious in this country. We've got to be serious in this country. Gary na Nipalanko ya. Nipano has been in jail for about 35 years now. Obi so wie sika. Butripa. You bet me say we are Ghana ni na question ni fie. We are Ghana ni na question ni fie. The person is working now. Kamprofu kesi then the person will have people who are not correct to come and defend them. Ghana is for all of us. Ghana is for all of us. Ghana is for all of us. A dude in here, Oma Yankasa. We are not going to allow ourselves to be played like that, like football. Ghana is for all of us. That is the only country we have. We need to reset Ghana at the right, in the right direction. We have to send Ghana to the right place. And I have no doubt that if all of us come together and we do what is right, Ghana will definitely see the light of day, and we'll all be happy we are citizens of the country. I'm going for another quick break. When I come, I'll introduce my guest. I will hit the road running again. Stick and stay. I shall be right back.
Grade AIM Academy is all you need. With our neat, spacious, and serene learning environment, we make sure your child is as good as gold. We also engage in lots of extracurricular activities such as excursion, career day celebrations, games, and so much more. Our canteen also serves the best and nutritional meals with your kids well attended to. And we are ready to enroll your ward from nursery, kindergarten, primary to JHS 1. Admission is currently ongoing. Locate Grade AIM Academy on the Atamils I Street behind Enterprise Insurance or call us on 0542 426 803. Grade AIM Academy. We say passion and excellence.
Hello, lovely viewers. You are all welcome on the program Fingerprints. This program has been designed to help you know how to create your own business, including livestock, farming, banking, selling, and what have you. I bring to you entrepreneurs who have made it, who have the skills and ability to help you know how to create your business. This is where you have the experience to create your own business. I'm your regular host, Neo Dai Afote Kofi. Catch me live on Mashi TV every Tuesday at 3 to 4 p.m. The program will be repeated to you on Saturdays 8 to 9 p.m. Ghana be the Mantiasio mi be fe ami penye kemba asaga me fe hono o ya he strut bona fe ni bi ni gba me ana woke amane bo aba from bi anyi ke amla lo bona fe na amla ra ko ni eyi ebua ni anya ke sa ni ke chine ni fe o ya e ko me woke akuto nkwara ma fi assembly members na asan gba te ofilo anke woke police fui alo o che me ni me ayi abua ni onye no ke sa na kan ni fe hono
yeah ora don Inka police fui.
Ke wo kwani na agbako ya bi ene. Eke wo saa wo. Eke wo atu.
Je am pe. Popa wo jin ke popa bibi anokolo ifi akwa. Na kan le won wo kan ma janche bi le won na san ba.
Na gba wo e titriji gogota ni.
Hey, Nicole, Mijami, Chichi, alone, Joe Benjamin Saga, Quenachuni. Hey, Nicola Machuni, Nisa, alone, Nicola, a fair Beguman, Feminine, Okapa, Nibbin, or Asaga Nifimo, actually began with the Badenke. Here by Yabona fee, Nay of a bay, Keha, Nikeni Fimoni, Asaga Nifimo, no dark big brano, cashing, making name, Lemmy, ye, O Mashi TV. Mbe ini odai afute kofi meji mo ni yo asaga ni mo na e
Usiafo yasa aba na yema obibia akwa aba biom se afiansa odi we fidie no ato eha we ye Constituency Focus omashi TV na ye de ye kaya adwempa na ye hia se ya ye Ghana hodo so we talk passionately because Ghana pen ye o mind bia meno yewo ene yinya impinfo mienu a ye no ma betwetwe nkomo na Attorney General AYINE reject Bar Council and lawyers call for Justice TORKONOO to be reinstated. Na asem we metie no me say na eden na ekoso ye wie no na emre wo ho a ye bekasa kakra afa the Akwetia by-election and matters arising. In fact, Akwetia by-election, me di kanka say, akabe 9 days from today. Now you call ako to sa abano. Intino ye be share and also hunsemaka. But you bro, me name me bra. Bakwa oye National Communication Team member MPP oyobia okasapa na okana adwen no yobia analysis ye kan analyzing issues oya dear papa. I'm not surprised say oye National Communication Team member ene eyumbre nyame ya adoma na ma wabeka yensa Honorable Alhaji Farouk Osman Honorable Akwa we have a ye who ana say ye nya view
for God and country.
For God and country. We don't see.
So mine be the I say mine no ye penny for bed dey say.
Okay.
Times you know say share party who of mine.
Exactly.
I say sure mine first I think so mine di obedi me di mbra be di. Obia no be kan no atu but so mine still asesa ban. Na acquire rhetorical. We don't see practical things happening now. Definitely, you know. We will know. You bet me at say MPP and Kasa. If only the right things are being done.
Yes.
But still, you see the Nadu Anya de Yate. So then a cost. So Kasa na Obia defending the ministry. Obia defending the ministry. Are they a cost and you're crying to me because of a party? That thing should be put in aside. Name or minor. John Dramani Mahama. Me say Maka. If you look on the media, any station because John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, or personal legacy.
Yes.
But as in his appointees will allow him to get that legacy.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, his failure will come from the appointee. Exactly. And no, the man has no problem. He's ready to sacrifice anything to get the country going. But appointees. Oh, mommy, master, babies with a sharp teeth, no. Oh, forget it. And because of propaganda, your mama a president. That continue be 22 hours. Without excuse me, say nonsense. In front of Kwem, or mine, first gentleman of the land. No, because of a black woman, babies with a sharp teeth, man 170. Mukokuma, Papa, Mukokuna, my fire, or I'm 10 echo flight. How possible? A whole president? No, we cannot bring Ghana to this level.
I'm telling you.
No, because of politics. No, I don't think any of my government will do this mistake. And you can talk, we will do the needful. So if because of your propaganda, who sacrifice your president? No. It's no. John Dramani Mahama should stand very firm. So a person restarted this country, he should check his appointees. They bring down penny, I'm telling you. So they are restarting their accounts, not the country. On my account, no more restarting. I'm more researching on my account, and your country no more researching. So, we live to see.
Anyway, inti Honorable Farouk na mati na preliminary comments no. Ena ye bra oye Okataban Zonal Secretary NDC. Also you be abu ejuma papa na eba analysis any say yan issue. Na yan kan say na etia oh papa ni ya de papa Honorable Moses Dra Agbenyanga honorable bibia moko de and court where I say be a visa. Now, never cause I never saying. O constituency ne.
So when it's here. Me ba na me tie o na em say how see bibia fine wo Ghana. Me yampa so bibia fine. Ai bibia fine. Aka na ma ba akumienu bi pe. Ebe ka ho a na je say Ghana ye besri anopai sre bia sre enwumre. And so far so good. President is doing well. His appointees are doing well. They are all doing their best in resetting Ghana. Okay. With the agenda of the NDC government, NDC-led Mahama government, resetting Ghana agenda, and they are all doing well. So we thank God for the great job that they are putting up. Okay. I feel so mami echiao general. Okay. Echiao adawase ma akwenya ya. Ode amaye anode amami enwumre. Okay. Se me betra ha na me ni Ganafo ye chire yadwen. Me chire no Ganafo so mu chire madwen to Facebook ni TikTok na sefo no mo so omo chire bi. Enti eno no medika chia Ghana man penyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Esre Mujata, the fine gentleman who is doing a great job, and Michia mi MP, okay. The schoolboy MP Honorable Lawyer Francis Xavier Sosu, Echia mi Madam Fu outside mi MP Honorable Abu Adamu Ramadan, okay. Echia mi MCE Eye Honorable Alhaji Faila MCE for Madina constituency. Any me ward executives, me chia omuni nyira chia Ghana for ni nyira nwumre. Ma akwenya omode ama me omba betie mi. E ba betie asen pa. John Dramani Mahama His Excellency odi aba. Ani. Enti me da wase. Ene nwumre ma akwenya odi ama me. Okay. Yo, we there ye betie sim. Aha, ye betie sim. See na enim say we ye constituency focus. Aha, into no getting to the end no will be about to constituency quite also but and no yeah share the reinstating of the Chief Justice. In fact, let her be a free the Bar Council of England and Wales and Commonwealth Lawyers Association. The letter be a bread Ghana. My main kind is a portion of the letter. I would say the Bar Council of England and Wales and the Commonwealth Lawyers Association have called on the President and government of Ghana to immediately, immediately reinstate Justice Gertrude Araba Esaba TORKONOO. Justice TORKONOO was suspended on 22nd April 2025. She has initiated legal proceedings against Ghana before the Economic Community of West African States and the court in Nigeria on the legality of her suspension and its implication for judicial independence. Intino, the letter about to that effect. See immediately, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, should reinstate the Chief Justice. Me assure you what since I'm not more bemu, me assure you what issues with regards to letters we so what you know eto saying. You General, that was a bill. I was wasn't beside him. Letter no as one say a fake.
A fake.
Oh, a fake.
Hey.
Oh, letter no a fake.
Let every England and Wales so say a fake.
Oh, a fake. Now, the entire letter no a fake say it's a group of people that sat down to just formulate that letter.
In free England, in free Wales.
Now where's na kasa ye hwan mo? Commonwealth ye hwan mo? See, you see, she MPP aban ana MPP party e di Ghana for the agro. Na mama kan say me se bitafrache se ufa jimifo na oni ni da na wanjiji hwan no nche se ko fa ba na fa wo no.
Okay.
That is what MPP person mo fa Ghana for emfaye. She and then you asema e ba be kan. I would like you to listen. I'll put it make generate points
in perspective.
Yes, now point you know we be connect dot into the point and then you see where this letter is coming from.
Okay.
Now, yeah, mommy, Chief Justice. Yes, suspending no. Osi on tias here, right? Yeah, mommy, Chief Justice, yeah, appointing no daben. 2023. And they appointing no.
Sure.
Yeah, appointing 2023. Government appointing no government ni mwa start say omuchro petitions about her, which has been published. But Esan say, or a member of the party are forming that government in it, no. Want me, or Matimi and Yenishi. What I say? Or Matimi and Yenishi. Afi, every actually, a bind society, no. Different petitions have come. Now, petitions are banning, a Ghana for. A Ghana for. Nefania mama mini ya so Ghana for any once no moka. Na nema ni bini den. Chief Justice, ye ma akwenya se kwa brochire ko jiwa homie. What is sa uma? Ai sa okunu afa Ghana sika. Sika na yehudie. Wa ko jiwa ni aba. Na we yesi tranchen na hwehwe mu a boni be na ewo we mu. But because it's a formulated agenda, orchestrated planning, MPP is going round using the likes of the former president, any the great men of MPP, a formulated way to just disturb the peace of Ghanaians and the judiciary in Ghana, which will not work today, will not work tomorrow. Now listen, a Commonwealth, any wills, or Muchapas, your friend is saying, Barbara Mills.
Yeah, Barbara
Kessie.
Mills.
That's the name of her, right?
Sure.
Who is she? What is her Ghana?
Pa.
Offrey Takra de Haya.
Oh, Takra de Haya.
Takra de Haya Ghana. She moved into UK and also joining this association. And 1990 was when she was appointed into the council as the council chairperson.
Okay.
In 1990. That 1990, no, now your former president. You appoint me a former president a year Nana Akufo-Addo or Kohobi or UK by then.
Okay.
Or your lawyer or can cancel him be. You know, connect the door to.
Okay.
Or can cancel him be. And I appointed my you appointed my what my come from then. 1990 what in Canada or Ghana. Issues SCC was Ghana judiciary what in the can woman. By saying the net the PM. Now let's put that one aside. Mami Arab friend is saying Justice TORKONOO. Or Pejase me ECOWAS court in Nigeria, right? Do you know why she wanted to do that?
No.
Because this year, not year for me, the new ECOWAS parliament.
Okay.
And now MPP was pushing the agenda of Honorable Afenyo Marquis to go and represent. And we to automatically copy her, send a bear. Honorable Afenyo Marquis call her. Or bet me any akwenya. I say, grants na manu. No atmanya ni trade dimo. And no amfa yeah, Honorable Speaker of Parliament. Ma Honorable Afenyo Marquis
I remember that.
Anko nintino. I say no yantime and dear mano. At the end of the man, she wants another channel avenue. Now, the next avenue need the oil. No. Now, listen to this. When the year president for Ghana Bar Association, your friend, Madam Efwa Gatti. Okay. Honorable Gatti. MPP. Former Western Regional Minister. Or had another ministerial position, free. And he was just ended presidential primary elections for MPP. He was a member. Okasa candidate no moko contestee as Dr. Baumia. Okay. Emeji as a winner. Now he was part of the team going. Okay. And in the year, the president of Ghana Bar Association. Onye sunu mami. Okay. Eyi ye mami TORKONOO. Onye sunu mami. Aban be na appointee.
Basa obi ku MPP. Anu nkyere se. Ne yere so be MPP.
Mimiti ya mi NDC ni. Mi yire nkoto aba ma MPP. Ena mi yire nya MPP ni. And mami one appointing no as one no appointing no. One no chiro ni one sema some appointing as president for the Ghana Bar Association. Mami Efwa Gatti. One no nya MPP ya ban. Nya MPP for. So what are we talking about here? Okay. Be connected the dot to. Now mami TORKONOO when they appointing no president Nana Akufo-Addo. Sure. And who is he working for? Or reporting my wine and attorney general. Attorney general is appointed by who? The party. The party MPP party omudi Nana Akufo-Addo abain. And this is the thought. Now, ECOWAS a year quarter and farm money no. And say proceed because they have the next channel. Okay. Ewo UK. And on coach Roye. Now UK the Ghana yasin farm home. Yeah, I'm share justice zoo. Come where to know which area do our justice system or judicial system play in it. Omu and omu kwa kofa aba. So monti ase. Omuti the way ase. Tama nyamani cause the way they know there. Omanti. See, MPP adani omu ho abonsam. MPP party adani omu ho abonsam. Say repentance and come abrabo ho. Minister okwa sorry aka eyi aba ye dia babu nsam ya bo na so abo ni tuo e wa sorry dem so obesa kwa sisa sana MPP party aye MPP for that's what they become and that's what they are. She say NDC aban wa aban mwende uti say eyi a friend is saying GPRTU for sorry so mu ye oye kira MPP for na mu sha ase and this aban mua and din na watwi ba ko din na watwi mienu Ghana Nurses Association o man sorry o mo petition da ho na Ghana Nurses Association president no ye wan onye MPP ni she was once a woman organizer for MPP. Sure. So this is what MPP is capable of. This is what MPP is capable of. And the Dekosu is a planner. I want you to connect the dot to and this is where the thing is coming from. Okay. And Mamino or play on the steps. Of Faha na year. Once I shall say no, I then start here and go 5 in your market more, 100 in your market more, or fa Nanabimu, or go far away, almost 30 and Lambati, or my penny Mahama, a cassa, anyhow, a creative tension. Oh, yeah, one sausage dino, one say harm fa, as all proceeding called ECOWAS. Because on him say, Honaba Finima is ECOWAS parliament member, and so Beba leader war, now Watimania, no Ayusunu, and it's an orchestrated plan with the MPP. A Honomosu, Honorable Abangbabi, Speaker of Parliament, I can say, yeah, and he also the deputy. Honaba Finima is deputy, a year minority deputy, okay. Ever Parliament, Onuko, Maminuso Onko, Minister what is asking now. Also onko wa ko tro letter tin dent no onko because in first sember ba na so sin no and honorable Afinyobakins oye president former president Akufo-Addo ni ba ono enye Ghana ho adwuma na oye he is only working for MPP government share omo kasa ti MPP government edu vetting su e den na honorable Afinyobakins anye wo kromo a what me atra konwa ne tusu ni tusu vetting obi for 5 hours. Honorable Sam George ni honorable Okujeto Abrakwa because Oma Kasatia Nana Akufo-Addo aban. And to feel say any 10 say a son who ultimately a chiomomo. Senebeya omunya access to become a ministers. Banyamia do no my ministers. So that is the agenda of a ye. It is a ne ye papa a ye attorney general. Honorable AYINE, so a councillor. Wa cancel because I say no that committee anima omuya imushishemo. And they prepare no preno as anything. And the ayi ECOWAS a ye friend is a Commonwealth England for omuchro abano. Do they get the copy of the committee's report? Do they get a copy? Do they inquire the petitions? Why have they not written their own petition that kind? That one was not done. But the reinstatement of their member no is what they are focused on, and that will not work in Ghana. Ghana nye omudie.
Intino Honorable Farouk. Who share letter we Abba immediately reinstate the Chief Justice na. Do you think say it is fair and good? Or assertion?
Oh, yo, Maminchia, me hard-working MP, Honorable Patrick Boerman, Maminchia, me constituents for you now. Maminchia, my him for you now, my constituency, especially for Dama Night Market. Maminchia, Yenana, Ebibia, National Chief Imam, Alhaji Usman Dr. Sharubutu. Minchia, no, I'm say about 2 weeks to come or something, about somewhere on the, I think 14th. Starting Molidi proceedings, no. Every year Molidi proceedings. No. It's the 7th edition of the walk. Okay. Starting from Circle, Zongo to Dakuma, then back to Chief Imam's Nifiho. And then you now go to Chief Imam office. Wow. And I have this program. And I don't know so I bet to Safra. And I'm moya di. Number one, I demand in effect. And in Chief Imam, then so anyhow. That's or some leadership there. Sapano. Any of Brazil. My man on Kobe still is there. Yes. Mom for fun who still is there. So National Chief Imam, yeah, Dibia Sunqua, a bonfire man. So you may find a count. Sana, yes, summoner, a fellow. Islam, summoner, a lucrative, I have fair, I corner. Now, any uncle for corner more, Dibiano. That's a leadership.
Islam, Sunday effort, and
Enti ma me fa ma no bra TORKONOO issue ya me bra fa no World Cup a on to me nchirechire mu e me won so obre because say wo mu na wonya okamafo a na yesi tena nchen ni akofa NDC Chief Justice abesi ho omo just say yes san wo nyina NDC for nko a omo nyina. So what he was saying said anado instate somebody, I mean independent MPP, automatically whoever they reinstated is NDC. So I don't know patchere ye no. Say maybe kura John Dramani Mama His Excellency can say NDC for nsuya de na mutu be di anim opposition hold him or catch them say NDC for nim adema bom until as he was saying, you know, or catch say enim ni nyina ye nkrofo na ewe enim, meaning we are ye intellectuals ye nkrofo certificate
some men no say twemu
say me mpacho me no na kasa any viewers am hwe otina hana o twa ntro no me hwe no ntwa ntro wie enti
is a record is there.
We as a party we were defending democracy, not an individual. Okay. MPP who believe in democracy or mining DE or mining FAPEM and you defend me and I will be TORKONOO is never MPP onye MPP no obi a sana who say me too mre no ma kire usie no a me too mre no wo so sana a friend is saying former president Nana Akufo-Addo yenim say former IGP Dampare or you pure NDC because ADC for former president for almost 4 years there is no way you can say there's no iota of NDC in his blood. And so Nana betray the credentials of foreign and files, he can do the work. Let's give it to him. Same applies to this current IGP. We were the same party.
Current IGP.
Yes, current one appointed as deputy IGP for friend is saying Dampare as operations. So it tells you say you share party. You share the party suri ni buying a juma between me and the position man. Until the alternate how can then you know draw or formulating issues or formulating maybe a letter is free, but when I go up and say I go create letter head if free waba. It's not gonna work. Are you telling me so say Sabah say one the leader or is he the only leader in that very institution? Also your counsel say you can't build any dot in what he said. Submission any be no crane be any throw he just trying to flip something. On your can you na intro. Nipa na ko. Mostly mu dem ba ni politics, amonya ni politics. Mu yin sin chen ya tia.
It is a chairman no eye MPP a. O need to me say obetimi I the political.
Obi o world institution as original so but anya Ghana how
bacho me ba wait no just 1 minute no just 1 minute now be 7 minutes just 1 minute just 1 minute say
short over ba
you can nyina mfa no kwemu so me yekom tie ye mpacho ma menyem submission
go ahead
don't interrupt why misrewa oh
it's the information be out
said but no your chair and your head of that very department over there I'm telling you so no one decide on something a whole case like this state on my case no go ka say letterhead me draft BB dey for what document nearby no a legal document and you formulated document
okay
a legal document if it's true by into the ordinary no come you know NDCs and how they can defend bad evil or bad things they want to just polish it me from day one me catch say mama na be ya who they asking the reason was on person be sorry so na say via so say pamu we dwuma mu a different and the one kasa free also a different until she wants the case and no one wants the case makodu so finally definitely make it from day one me see say NDC indicator say step aside it's sack a dismissal don't worry yourself one you can step aside something about you obi any ho it will not happen under this administration enye djuma nipa no dey campaign e can manifesto home me ba me pam IGP me pa me pam EC me pa me pam OSP ni tana say ohun dey djuma nya no basa because o tro say pam no o ye dey pam no o ye dey pam no an kan fa say EC no nim akan bibi aka say kan paka police station miensa me kai wa Blakuma North no ma declare all I did was security when to me anya no say Jacob push no I said you say pam wonti o say 19 police stations and the chaotic that happened over there so say your mu kasa say NDC asura but for we know where they migrated from omo say the revolution party into the revolution na no mo na mo but the evil that men do lives after them
na mami bisa well the chief justice ya suspended no will it take anything away from her if she serves her suspension term na yenyen hwehwemu na ye say of course ye shame na bibi enimu a she will be vindicated is she going to lose anything
let me tell you now so far then who say they are 23 so aya they we bumra so nyemu kan nyina no enye no kre kwan o 2 year expense oko ye nyina the receipts ba back sika ka be balance ka o dey buy nti dey way dey no manya inform so omo use li no kwan omo use constitutional way no enkwan article no mo di tu na atu no because president wo kwan so betumi etu no nti our constitution nti o use sawe nda tu enye bibia o ma me nya hwe dey mo kan nya mo kan ntro kwan mo twa o ma me nya hwe ena America no se ma me so far what only amodin ye creative committee even petitions about any from the NDC for Council of State nkona mcho have to see by why na airport or ye Ghana ni po say Ghana ni pa ni a otro NDC for na mo appointment no wo tie say wo boss ma appointment a no say e pese two bracket say original oya wo better in his favor no won't you in his favor so whatever petitions that came to the government or the president e yo mo kasa mo na mo create here NDC for na they create here wo di tuma na say enya bibi papa bi lawful it's unlawful ba wo ye den a I'm more to me. I'm more parliament. I'm more president. I'm more everything it takes. Ghanaians have voted and they've regretted. But very soon, time will tell. Until the political power.
The first allegation, I see breach of constitutional procedure in judicial appointments. The first petition is from Shining Stars of Ghana, represented by Kingsley J. They accuse the Chief Justice of overstepping her authority. She allegedly recommended 5 justices for the Supreme Court without consulting the Judicial Council.
One consult how can this say on one to me if I never 5 go was without consulting and what we will say no cre into your own way no so judge decide no cre say on one to me I never I mean tell me say officer at you one manage office with yes into so big case as we say throw and panicha mom and this for smart to omutumi ko edit here na kofado ni obi wo play mu then uyo obi a oye graphics kakra obi mu say we nyina editing last time we call station bi and the lady there me NDC partner no was challenging and a guy no host ni masa we do this works here edited something so man or you video ni nyina kire no madam ni wu poto so we NDC ni intro me say and throw NDC for the give to me last year no it will catch them up I'm telling you brand this for bra momo we mu no onya gro me dem suma John man Mahama because the last time ni dem suma the Mahama because ni obey bia nko ye because ni ministers no and ni appointees ni atrofo omo document nyina so nye omo create document obi was a professor obi was a say omo nyina so money certificate a professorship without certificate. How come to be a professor what it takes or what it entails
omo ni certificate
omo ni bi na so wan ti bebre ba ya mu wo omo ni certificate ya kan wan sama kita wan sama last week na say and now nim the trend last week no this within this Monday Tuesday nya trend I discuss bebre on TV so the radio so Giteki can answer say omo from professors in there omo ni bi no mo yin from so because nim go say ferry say what the jubilee so the parliament omo ti kura ngrofa hin na boa in contributions after markets jinimu na majority akitem markets majority na kakra bi bebre na ko trade nyina masa hwi nko hwi ba brofo no nye tenses no nye ntomu ntumi nkasa omo gu parliament ho cho hwi no omo de boa ye kan nkrofo intellectuals amu adwin na bobill the parliament proceedings. Recently, you say na education minister. How how come we free nurses for strike? I'm going say MPP for the church. You go say tragedy. I'm more to so. Now do start about the allowances being the idea. When you and you no free akunya so. It's a waba. Now a whole minister. I'm never two and him say, oh, this is our problem. Institutional address in my Master, who a leader? You persuade, you convince, you plead. At times, quite recently, who say land minister also just to please the people to understand him. So we have means of persuading people to let you and also who fold no and you're solid. You couldn't convince them. How can I be in trouble? Basa. No, still the strike was continuing until health committee in parliament. The leader, MPP ni and India born a bill and you make a science muja strike to go. So it tells you say unnim wejuma. What the hokwa unnim wejuma. My uncle say uko na uye CEO e one institution bi mu a obre wo ase my leadership na e one institution mu no ma treacher wakwan ba ko say ko roku shoulders with them uye minister fine who political appointee who nim adwuma no nim de unya doctor nti adwuma na say doctor adwuma nti general doctors for mo kire wo akwan say na ye ni say nti wo bi be ka ho kra na you know what to add up and unya loopholes na then you seal the loopholes but somebody now say they are tintin masa not they were talking of by the friend say to me aburugan MPP for so I'm telling you and it's what they need too early just 8 months in government. I'm telling you what is happening in the system is very bad about the NDCs.
What is happening?
A lot is happening. Oh bebre I don't want to mention but see brat na hana wakasa bebre ni nyina ntro and then some very institution foreign institution who can say it's a bank one etna ho and no create talent and ma MPP for say on van defend Tokono. Nobody has Tokono's interest. On your MPP ni yeah we are thinking about flag barrage ni benya na obedi party ni ma party in 2028 the common enemy is the MPP.
No, but when who share ade na masa say also my body na I believe say me year body ya nothing step aside na me yan hwehwemu a what is my problem?
Let's say you say oh yeah nti ono so step aside no take measures what means step aside go otrase or chief justice so not just somebody keke or chief onimra no nti the other chief no kono enye lawful nti on go otrase ma twe me ho assign me go otrase ordinary no say me so me wura me wura ma sem be even so obepam me kura na ma sem nye da so opam me nipa din say enye obi say udin obetnya say nipa din be ka say sesi a wontumi sesi o say o can be born here for nipa ho a so you careful who say obi din a nti her reputation is what she's defending enye adwuma na ofri after adwuma na ofri mo na ba then is about to Tokono pe a onya bi and then no pay then sika
na traffic cry na ketu abeba
na me can nti then no pay you know say political dismissal na the man me from day one me count TV station bebre so say there is no way let am free US in Brakro mo real estate one way there is no way she will be a chief justice again baby ntina it will not work NDC say yam bu mraso say yam creating yama they are good at that so she should not worry me from day one me can say she can say sister side is automatically dismissal she should not worry herself she's just defending the dean or defending say we protecting the name no say dean no quite poto saying this for they can paint you black and anywhere you go people will see you with a different way. And that's what she's protecting. But you say bia nchena okotena say never. Ni say la rebeba. Otena how was ever of mine. And you bia na privilege we. E mu ni made sene no. E mu du ho bro so. Nso mu nya kwan save state. Nti wo nya kwan save state even say 1 month in save state anya de kitwa. Nti me I don't see her say or e bi say bia kono na ha na bibisa but or boni din ho ban. Or boni di baby position okita and so di dimboni kofie. So institution be me attend and say that's what she's doing And say, yeah, now up to now the committee is working. They are doing their investigations. Whatever they want to know. She ni ho. Inti na wonti omon kanu she ni ho. Ayi ni hu she. OSP hu she. Omo ni na ntro kwa o. Confuse people no moti ho no. She ni ho mo ka say we ni ejina so dia pam no. We inti na mo up to now come pam da. Omo nya one fact. I no kre vida. Come pam no. Omo nya fact bia. Omo tena ho na Honorable Moses.
Yes.
Now then most we try and track because okay say the waka di na yentro. Now share issues now go back and forth now. Who issues is saying?
Say is it one thing na MPP angaza one thing na two omo this time is they lost the communication power.
How?
En kan na MPP di dwa no say they are intellectuals. Say asa omo ni bi.
That's omo ni obi
omo ni obi a me na Faruko eti asem o kan ni nyina mi kan sen o say obetu emre a kire esia o to emre ni free so me kan no me kire kwan a mame no e fa so and the people is using o say e twa mu de when intro has it been able to prove say and disprove me
o say mo amu formulate bibi na mo de ba
me formulate bibi say eyi Madam Efua Gatti onye MPP ni onye the president of Ghana Bar Association.
Sure.
Said Madam Justice TORKONOO was not appointed by your former president Nana Akufo-Addo. Draw. Mami Fabi Kanhu. One is a Commonwealth Secretary. Unim backrow.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Mami Ayoko Bochi. Onye MPP ni. Was she not a former women organizer, national women organizer for MPP? Sure. Was she not a minister for MPP? And you honors general secretary for Commonwealth. You see, so you can see where I'm building my point from. And so if he say a yentra, or disproving me say dear Mikano, entro. If my brother can disprove me say dear Mikano, and yenukrea, I'm free to surrender. But he has not been able to say one thing. Okofa ministers, finance minister, as if it doesn't solve the. That is what we are discussing here at the first point. First president we discuss it. The can say assembly that committee her name. Whether she's protecting her name, yeah, Mami TORKONOO was protecting her name or is protecting her name. Assembly that committee her name. Committee ni wie no mo submit Emma council. Okay. Na council this command president. Na president command Ghana judiciary
judicial
service for na omo transfer di on be ka mo ka wie na nya o won pe so peja asem no but me chiro say o sia no sia free hin okofa the likes of honorable Afenyo Markets mo honorable Nana Bi mu miracle Abuaje mu okofa mo mbe ye dede kan di on be kan nyina ye papa miami papa Kwame na danka mu on be ye dede kan di on be kan nyina o mo ga go si sen anfa no so ojaye on say ho walusu and no sometime here copy ECOWAS because otis ECOWAS parliament oko honum so anfa every honum no was go for me group no because ye mami honorable Ayoko Botwe ono ye secretary ye mami Barbara ono ye chairperson etini team na no at this association ye Commonwealth Lawyers Association ye papa former president Nana Akufo-Addo ka ho bi oka ho. He's a member of this association. And Semika say a MPP for na no musi echire e no mo ya adrobe na ewo we mu. Oka che me say baby entro no for so mo nya MPP for ka che so mo nya MPP for. Otimika say mo back mo amabo mo de ni nyina o mo nya MPP for a oka. Otim po back so mo nya me surrender. But since he's not able to say it I will advise him to keep quiet because MPP today in Ghana, they lost their communication power. So when your mother, they are not even in existence. MPP with its communicators are not in existence. And then Oti Akrami Bizan say one ni national communication director acronym nidi. What mean more? Because when last did you hear national communication director of MPP so Kasada? They say aka secretary no kwa omu chairman national chairman kra yira o system no. Aka secretary no kra omu fra bearer say ni nipa kra fra bearer MPP pa. Party no kra
omunya yi nipa ne.
Omunya yi na so mu yi ya ye call school na ye be call class ye free class 1 na be call class 2 a. The odi a class prefect or class 1 yenya ko class 2 ni enyo na no class prefect but owen tama ye no even vice president ye no vice president de be na Dr. Bamia anye e wo Ghana ha and Dr. Bamia wo he when last did you hear Dr. Bamia talking on if you obeka because all the lies and the people communicated me no ti ha e takashi because baby biaka but me nua mesro se won nyabotre because you know obeka now mani magwase e wo Ghana MPP for mani magwase omuni hweka wo Ghana bio what you say okay MPP for akọ say won the ekos wo mo say wo onuaba onuaba wajimi wakota for dosu sebu wo onuaba wajimi no wakota for dosu enu na mo ye esu onuaba mo wo no ni nyina ajimi ento makota for bebre ento mo na ma akontai omo pe bibi di achoki but in fact
yo yeda say honorable Agbeyega yo honorable Farouk memo 2-3 minutes or rebuttals be
about say now you move to your next okasa won say nkase mu oha because o say build the fact factor or build akwala ya won nne enim set TORKONOO ekufado na appointing no obi nkodina be bi nkaso ya MPP because we dim the party affiliation nti gina hotina ha na entro na wa wo bre ni ma o kam nyina no kura bi anim TORKONOO nya MPP ni o ye Ghana ni wa famra kwan so ko ntre ma o example of the IGP
TORKONOO nya
ebajo mami fa we brem na enchaso letter na omo de buy no I just saw something letter na omo de buy no hwe letter ni so say letter na address what yen so what letter of the copy hwe letter no address address ni letter ni so letter no address any so okay e head keke ne was address ni so e signature ni letter hwe letter no
okay
it's too early for NDC to start defending to me na mo pen Ghana for them over 1 million mfa ko yejuma but the rhetorical governance na do also no do. This is the first time I'm seeing NDC ni what TV so ka say go for a lawyer. This is the first time I'm seeing NDC ni ka I'm say for the on call law school da onim hwe wo law and then NDC ni na TV so ka say go for a lawyer na 1992 to 91 no ka I'm say it tells you where the NDCs are coming from. When you to me we see mo pe when you to me I feel more confused. You can't govern. Why are you confused? Me catch Ghana for they are resetting their accounts. They are not resetting the country. I hear about Nancy Yeba, I hear about TV so sending condolence messages to the country. What now say me communication director. Our system is working. Muna munko election. You don't believe in democracy. Ntimu chinchimo bi answer. Na mudaba ba ko say onko. Last primary semoko no one e ko bi abe anko bi anko election po. E chima say mama anko. Na di mama. Even this former finance minister was trying to just manage contest in po na nka wo de mama wini. Ba no mpo mapene. From titi man and man German is a man co free. Into the mobile bank, no Mozambian bank na man on Nika Odin na mo in free mono. Say, well, Triebi, why are attempting TNG case no and free court. Only tells you, say, NDC, Amunya to me, I'm to satisfy them. They don't think about the country. Say, me catch a Ghana forces, NDC, Obikatos NDC in Bibi Ghana one, sini who. So far, 8 months in the Kazankwa, ask him $1. But the dollar need the rate, the DOG will rate no. Babochi no $1. Open their business. I would say now the businessmen were lamenting on air. They were lamenting. Say when you can be talk because the quantum of money they want, they don't get it at the bank. So why is the dollar? BOG can have the rate, Babochi have the dollar for 13.5, 13. Of course, I could say 13. When you 12 on you been talk. So it tells you said now NDC for no mumbo no kono kasa mumbo no moye. Ntimujina na TORKONOO will be your headache. She should be your headache and be there. Na mungo bu man no. Oh, say, I am in person deep. Always have been saying because it's too early. But me there me years John the man my reputation almost say as an institutional body now. What appointee will say we a party ni wa ko school kakra ko bebre na certificate nye. Ukoso anka director na wo hono ni nye ba ko no church wa kwan. Ahoma so time nchemu ho hye. So it tells you say NDC ni be papa bi omodi Ghana for. What na ha say na me ni director and na me ni we the party structures are working. When party is in opposition, is the chairman will be able to say the chairman fine. The secretary and the first vice chairman, the second vice chairman, they are up and doing, they are working. Say, but say, make sure say this time around the campaign are very calm. I want to be being calm. Until we say be a party nada. Party need to put the right things in measure and right measures in place. Until Momunya but no mun show mumma no mumbu. Say Ghana for the Ghana show munsa. Omumbu Ghana. It's on the stretch of markets ni nana. Yentoshi. yentoshi you be pa ya mu wo de oyade e mo microphone nko marketplaces no mo nko ye we invite interview so bro na tie nsema obeti nothing is working kasa nko am bet na TV so a gbogbo ko benya credit chombe de sa no ma pe atna say yen MPP we are focused, we are ready, we are determined, we are working towards our party structures whatever a call money with the last elections now the MPP for Mubufu we are making sure so we put things together and bounce back very stronger 2020 you feel the but who benya hit no we feel hit no ti enya botere no tina nka say you confused ye pe for power no Ghana for the demo say John Dramani Mahama is excellent you can check Ghana for some short memory still the short memory is there nti eguso ejuma as a party
yo yeah that say I think say quickly yemre no edwane pa nti yen share the next topic because aka about 9 days now ya call akwitia akoto sa by election na Mr producer me patcho my nana B video ni biom na
no bandi de no so we mbona bi nko ade bandi de no so membo ba ko pe botu ni nyina bandi na bana bi de no membo mu ko nko ade yes I discussion no yes am botu ni nyina de membo kra botu ni nyina de botu ni nyina
inti ubo nana B de ni wi a no abo
bandi de no he was addressing people at Akotia no mbo no so nka ho ne hu they push violence.
Yes, first of all, this was a good meeting. We raised some important issues. The police gave us the assurances, but we said that assurances are built on confidence. We also expressed our dissatisfaction with the conduct of the Ghana police, especially in the recently held rerun of about 19 polling stations in Ablekuma North. We said that thugs who were linked to the NDC, who caused mayhem, their images are all over, the videos all over. And as we speak, the Ghana police has not effected any decisive arrest. We saw a communique that stated that they have arrested 2 persons. We don't know what came up. We don't have any update. Were they put before the court? Are they on remand? We don't even know anything at all. So we were very, very, very strong on this particular point. And then the IGP said that, look, they are also serious about it. And we should even expect that even today, by close of today, some arrest would be made. We also mentioned it to the IGP that, look, if they want us to rely on these assurances, then they must work on what happened in Ablekuma North. Why? Because if a stalwart of the New Patriotic Party or even any ordinary member is coming to Akotia with the mindset of what happened to Honorable Howard Komsin and my deputy, clearly the person is going to protect himself. And I've kept saying this, that for the New Patriotic Party, we are going to protect ourselves. And self-protection is well stated within the laws of this country. So the Ghana police should give us that confidence that they have dealt with the Ablekuma North issue. We have 2 more weeks to go. And I think that we still have a lot of time for them to make some decisive arrest and put these hoodlums, these thugs, before the law court. We mentioned that. Then again, the police also assured us that they are going to deploy over 5,000 men and they do not need the services of the military. This is purely a police matter. And they also gave us that assurance that this is going to be a Ghana police matter and we do not want the intervention of the military. So largely, the IGP says that he is going to make sure that this is going to be one of the most peaceful by-elections we've had in this country. But our concerns are still the fact that we have had some people who caused some mayhem in Ablekumanov. They are still walking free. They must make some arrests and they must put these guys before the law court. So we said that.
Henry, so we know that we've seen the performance of the IGP and the police service in dealing with elections. Ablekumanov is an instance. How confident are you that the concerns you're raising will be addressed in the next 2 weeks before the elections?
Yeah, I think they can do so. Look, recently there were some few guys who made some comments on social media. The police, in their view, thought that it was a threat to our peace. They effected arrest. And as I speak, yesterday they were released. So we also pointed this out to Ghana police that if you can make such quick arrest, how is it difficult for you to arrest people who've caused these problems over a month ago? But again, they assured us that they are going to have some arrest and they are going to make sure that they instill the confidence that is needed for us to go into the Akwatia by-elections. So that is what they have said. But we have also mentioned it to them that as we speak, we lack that requisite confidence in the Ghana police, especially because of what happened in Ablekumanov, where the people are, the images are all over. The people are seeing. For me, my deputy, he had almost about 20 guys on him. The videos is all over. There are images all over. So we also pointed this out to the Ghana police.
Yo, inti Nana B enono me no honorable Agbayega me no be share. I can 9 days to that election. I'll say they are going to protect themselves. Baby Ojina no IGP office. IGP friend political parties in na or Momoti as say they are not going to tolerate confusion and now mayhem and now bibia. They are bent on making sure say that by-election is free and fair. Now, devoid of violence is animal, but also they are going to protect themselves. Ghana for air show. What do you have to see? 2 minutes.
All right. Thank you very much. You see, like I said, NPP have lost complete focus in political space in Ghana. So everybody is just saying what he feels like. And that is what Nana B is exhibiting. Uji na IGP office. Or no country or self or protect. Uzu self be protect you. Or protecting no as what? Or the name go protecting who? Ni ma, ni yire, ni nuanu. Or the name go protecting who? A then form of protection or can one say me. And he was making reference to a friend is saying Ablekumanov. And you know that I've been a general secretary. I have also West Wagon there. And then you know a secretary, general secretary, my party no. Then not me, yeah. Ebepi Mende, President Nana Akufo-Addo anti Emre am I right? Emre Short committee. Committee na farm report amba. Where was he in Ghana? I don't know. I can't no answer. Eto su mienu. O se we hu NDC fuo. Omu ye tax. Omu ataki. Honorable Howard Kusin, and then the deputy. Omataki or Mono, I don't know from photos and my IGP. And catch IGP said, this is the photos. We know them. So therefore cause the arrest. Why don't they publicize it for Ghana for to see? Say, Ampa or when on my publish it. When he Nina Kosi, you see, this is Americano. And this NPP have lost focus. They don't know what they are doing. And to confusion now, Masha or Musha Sieno. Confusion na eno person omu famra, but this time it will not work. It will not work. Share this election will be by-election will be one of the peaceful by-election in the history of Ghana. Omo pass by. You see, there be almost 30 years. Ewa Ablekumanov no move some better 30 NDC government biom because Ablekumanov were they not the same. He was part of the people who announced it say they will not go for the elections. Okasaye on the TV and the radio say they will not go for the elections. And the election must move on. Nothing more. 2 days to the election. My bedroom. Mo bedroom we no mo ba mo kita pepper spray. Pepper spray no go spray wine.
Men ka to mpato me tie gbandi. Banding, Mr.
By election, we are a call 2016, a 2024. One more year. Yes, we are here. Yeah, more. Number Cronupia, Obia, Wabo, Cronua, Obia, Omudini, Ponia, and Nipani. Obia, what do you Obisika, and Nipani? September 2nd, Oba, Kotea, you bet you. Yabama Oma said, Yabama Oma said, Power now, you want to funding for the same number of the power. So, what's Yes, a woman can say, Woman, no, dear. It's how much you. The IBI, you think you're better, MP, September 2nd. Say, I can't remember what the piano I get to me.
Most of us my point in 1 minute.
Okay.
Bandy,
who take Bandy Casa? Or come on, we are buying Sika. And I'll see about making sure say, ye dear Miano,
one be a fast lawyer be winning.
Well, that's all about protecting him. These are two different issues. I am the Hockler. Or be say about protect upon say, IGBT me assure what must say, ye the police 6,000 cause about protecting him. Until I say IGB on fast soldier on record. I say, Quan be a fast, Quan Ben and Mobile Fast on baby. I say, Quan be a fast or a lawyer baby, no. Oh, now Quan fast the winning election, they say, baby. Number 1, you better call 3 days today. Week in youth for a year rally. And we are point 1, I fast. Point 2, weekend and this penny phone in I call Aquitia. A quack or ye campaign. Ye call cousin Pana. Minya Farouk Tiha or see on Nim. Second and they are Tinia Masu or Ghana. Or see on Tibida. If you are no lorry fair, I'll throw Cadibag, I tell you, Sumano. And run up by war and Nipati what by mo. Na lorry fair. I was Rene ti suma no monya bi difro ka baaye. Osi onim say atinya maso no. Enu na ye kwa kan na sempa NDC kwa kan kire akwetia for say NDC Mahama President Mahama ban ba so no. Ye ti fuel su, ye ti lorry fair su, ye ti duane su, ye ti gari omombre su MPP mre su na gari edu 35 cedis and then gari about 20 cedis. Olonka about 20 cedis. Oil fried oil 10 liters. Na ye 600 and something by then, and then it was 400. Minas on Tida, so at is when I say mark where I go fast. I can't trap it for say NDC are buying papa dollar no near 17 cedis and near triple and then or no say 30 cedis fine meaning in DHA if you know what is Sambi but dollar no Bank of Ghana 10 cedis 40 pesos and we're hot or Moses Sanosis and the way one say my country I for say. We any point be faso awini enye to kwase be protect ye hu ye protect e ye be protect ye
wetie impinform ye nuni na Akwetia by election.
I was membra okase Ablekuma North the police station 19 kra onim ho me call the whole 19 police stations me call in front of me police for more than 30 couldn't stop the NDC hooligans to go and beat our person omo gina gate announce and boys in the firm call our police your cabo we will be war. Our police for in all get now only inside the police for more than 50. So how can we be confident in the police? Then I say nya to so police must see ah to so be na dey maye. Ye nya sa to so because 19 polling stations per within constituency just a polling station police for go over 50. Ni nyina echi no ye nya peace of mind wo. So the ye can me e ka me a emre ye ninka so ye nsu nkwa nsu ahoden to me Ghana for na edema Ghana for na edema enye NDC for nkwa na vote ye na John Dramani Mahama win elections enti se me e ka me nkwa MP for nja na nka ne nhwe de wo yenim de motina papa sa hwinsi ye yate hwinsi ye nja man nka ne nkwa ne nhwe de da yenim. Yeah, I believe in that. Yan chede da yenim se mre dika so awde di 100 years ni beba this say yewu nkwa dia 100 years na obedi wakonwa no so no ebeba wi a ebia tumi be sasa that time now condition the same that time now state the same when you be papa bia na ya ba yegu anim ase So what we are talking about, what we are fighting about is that tomorrow, it should not be like a buying fee, intuition to me, a better revenge. That's what I don't want. Me person are be repeating on home. That very I was so end this phone yashi in casa I was so. They see you no den on my phone guy up to notify them. I'm going to go with you no correct 9 man. Or enya. They be a me hunu me nua pa no. Bo na e bo 9 me nua pa no. Nti bi asia yen kasa na no see yen nti obi so be pay revenge. Na bibi say esi ni e kan. We don't believe in the police. He say na be say protect you one, you be protect you. I'll be there a week before the elections. You be protect you home. Me ba me ho ban, some me ho ban. Me ma excuse me kwase bi me bu me kume. I will not allow that. Bandi dina ha no say omo yeso a e be trom bi kakra. We know what they can do. Bandi was there. Bandi came na dey our come sento here. So we know what he can do. Ono no straight no ye no be ye. We know the kind of person Bandi is. Nti ye me rely on Bandi and the police say ye be police dey 100%. No. They hu wa ha dey sua there. Police were there. Police for gina ho. Eno mo ye don be ye. Nti ye fine. Ye o mo tumi. Nti me come here. Make us ye njai but whatever. Na me aduma 28. Yeah. Next coming in 1 week. Okay. From there, I think 4 days. Now it's 5 days. Now elections. And I know Akwetia people wherever in Escumi is on the Tuaba. It is in the day in Yam. Akolani Wono, you're mysterious. And a young man who has fought for a seat. Anyamia dum we winning Ghana for a Tuaba man away winning. Would net in court, sir. A week before the guy's demise. No, sir, we know here, and I don't know whether you have the video. Or yeah, program be called. Planting interview and the way he was down and was and they are home said then is 4G. To me Ghana for that same we say in no and as me sit up and down makoko to say he was saying as on him so he was saying you see say and this voice umpa yenja and unka ho say tamana chomo it is tamana enva hozon ka ho fan chomo no munya parliament nyina so omutumi nya hwe then omoye surunko Ghana nya hwe 8 months down the line 8 months under the Nado 2017. Now he was planning to start free SHS. Now he was planning. Or the report Ghana for you never home for so deba. But up to now, 8 months, then I need for a year, a change. They don't have anything to show. Anyway, empty promises. Defending. By now, who defending? And the next 2 years, where they? Me see me nkasao. Next 2 years, your creature go ho. Ho no be hu samono. This year there's on year 8 months. Now still 2 years. 2 years to come, then about me aka. Who are how defending? You don't have to defend. You have to praise your party. 2017 by now, they started praising a party because in himself, I want to saw at the eba, a free SHS eba. They praise a party. But now, and this has nothing to show. Omutumi can for be $1. Me name say $1 there. $1
yo, Honorable Moses, Yemrena so. You person you two Akwetia for concerning the by-election. 1 minute.
All right. Mda say general. Dear me what can say? Amanyu a year and a year. Me for the first 7 minutes about arguing about current affairs and the political issues no. Nature so matanfo. And when bezet if one na for etias here. Say KKK na ye wa ha nyina no. We are a team. We are a team. We are one family. Eti yeah, dear name no. So mufi say yeah, kwa ubwa. Yet me call heated argument mo. But at the end of the day, no, we are just trying to make our point known and understand to others. And Mr. And more beer and transimo being be you soon. Ne yakokunu kwa. Yako who as soon as we see tutua. Nipa no bebo pano or no kwa go tran viet no ko. The yebebu wakunwa yakun kwa nipa no oni ni yeni mba ebe wako didi. The yenua penyi na nabi beka ye they protect themselves. Na nabi onfa ni yire nko. Onfa ni ba enko. Onfa ni nua be nko go for amafo ma bamcho. Mu na nabi ba be famu. Eko no yebe wako bu ekun kwa. Oba kan kire ni say onu kwa no ko protect ni ho. Police fo so be protect enti amanyo na ye Akwetia nipa oye MP oyo bi dihye oyo bi papa oyo bi wofa e na we free mu ye pesa Akwetia fo enya obi a ebagina asom omu enti e pa obi enye to ba na e kwa akokun obi akoto abana sondwe mu na ye nyina ye wi asudwe mu midam ase
yo ye da say honorable Moses
but 1 minute na me fam wish me mama be happy birthday na ka me di manu esi
o de manu wie 1 minute
and I'm from the Nincheno because one can't be a 1 minute. Oh, say, yeah, before you say, yeah, I could hear seats. I could set it in here seat for NDC and MPP. Obia to me winning.
Thank you.
But yeah, I could hear seat, inshallah, on the 2nd. A baby winning seat, no, without violence. Yeah, you could put a tier foot. You could put a ballot boxes. They are Gandhi, obey on your channel. Me, I'll be there 1 week before elections. You could campaign, you could run for fee, you could campaign. I'm betting as and there's Kumi and that form. Nippon on in the 2 abani will get it on train or bill. And what you know,
and you can message.
Empty a catcher, so be a catcher candidate said train or bill on any papa. This party, to me, sure, so we will be there, inshallah, on the 2nd. We'll win the elections.
Wow. Wow, yo, into you see birthday wishes quickly.
But everyone was almost a moody be away with the campaign. Only message
1 minute.
Mechia, me mammy, a year former constituency woman organizer, Mama Dina constituency, a year honorable Vivian, a blanc peglu. No, that's who fair. Mommy, ye chiao, or say former parliamentary aspirant 2022 for Safton constituency. Yes, and see mama ye chia baby biara we enyumre. We wish you happy birthday. The team Constituency Focus, I wish you happy birthday. Yakupon sha no nyo kese non pejao na afise semre. Why ye kese a chende wa ye na next 3 years. Obekwa ko contesti na wa wini na abeye MP. E de ama constituency opese okogina omanan mo. Yakupon sha pa
yo inti ehana ebrebe ma ekwan ama ye di dwumedie ni na aba na wieye inti ebio madam Vivian Peglo kruni na ema awodapa onyankopon hira na mbo ho ban no nye kese kositama obeye kese pa aha ene enyumbre no mene mebra honorable Alhaji Farouk Osman oye national communication team member MPP obeka yensa na yedi nkomo sa so na honorable Moses Dra Agbanyega aye Okataban zonal secretary on a ticket of NDC ono so ebeka yensa ama but you out there the ball is in your court ha any edi dwumedi ni nda abeba na wiye have a lovely weekend me din biom John Kennedy ado with my friend General 1 Major so until same time next week it is bye.
She TV ajatwenge keminche
TV yo wanyu wajone baninye bane efe wala seje bongwa machi TV oh we oh machi TV yo wanyu wajone baninye bane efe wala seje machi TV oh we oh machi TV